This is Motley Crüe and our playthrough and lesson series on Girls, 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 where there's a huge amount of technical fun that we can have. It sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? But you can learn a lot from this track in terms of whammy bar usage and also parallel chords. So we're running through all of that, and we've landed on verse 1, where the whammy bar gets involved just a little bit. So these are nice, cool power chords. You've got an A in our step down tuning, a full tone down, so we're in a standard D, you might want to call it. So you got this, I'm calling it an A because it's easier. Nice and easy. Then you land with your third finger on these 2 7th frets here. Just a single depression. Then land on this third fret on the E string. And then up to the 9th. Back to the 7th. Little bend on that third fret as well. And then you've got these octave snaky slides here in bar 26. So the way to not hit that middle string, by the way, is to keep your first finger pressed very firmly on the A string and lightly hovering over the D string. And then you do play the top string as well. So back to the chorus. Now we've tackled the chorus in depth in part 1 of this video series, but I'm going to run it through for you now quite slowly so that you follow along, and just I'll let you know if there's any little change ups, because there's a turnaround difference, and there's also a variation of the main riff where we go onto the A string. But anyway, chorus time. This is technically chorus number 2. It changes up to 1 string over, so this is where it gets interesting. You've got it on the 5th frets, but 1 string over. So the difference is quite clear. It starts off the same but 1 string over. And also you've got the beat anticipated. 2 open strings, power chord slide. Then back again. Then power chord. So that's how you get out of that. You go on the off beat there, and then you're back into the main riff in its original formulation. So just a reminder that the turnaround here, because you're going back to the verse, you get the extra note in there because you're going back onto the beat. And verse 2 is the same pretty much as verse 1, so let's run through that. And the octave. Really try and lock that in position. And then do not adjust to the finger positioning. Otherwise you're going to come unstuck. Then we're back to chorus 2. We'll run through that as well because that's very similar to everything we've just done. So back to the 5th frets and its original formulation again. And it changes to the variant. And then it goes back to its original version. And then you get the start of the solo section here, which is on the way in just a few seconds. We'll dive into that in part 3 of this video series. But for now, thank you for watching. It's been a lot of fun learning this one. I really like this next bit as well. Anyway, we'll dive into that in just a few moments' time if you're following this lesson series. Thanks for watching so far. Do subscribe, and it's solo time next.